Hey YouTube, wagwan, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna replace the strut on this Jeep Cherokee. So once your Jeep look like this, gonna be the same procedure. So this is the Cherokee, this is a small Cherokee, not the Grand Cherokee. We're gonna go ahead and replace the strut. So first thing first, we're gonna come over here, lift up this thing right here. This I need to remove this. We need to remove this right here. So I'm gonna get a flathead screwdriver. Alright, so get a flathead screwdriver. So it's on both sides. We're gonna try to it's kind of hard to come off. I don't know why. So basically, I'm struggling right here. Alright, so now we got it off. So basically, this is like this, but it's under there, so you gotta kind of hook it out. But there you go. Next thing we're gonna do now is raise the car up. I don't know if it's gonna make the strut come all the way out, but it's kind of weird if you do. But I'm go ahead and maybe I can take this up. So don't kill me on this one. It's my first time doing one of these, so I don't know how it do, but we're gonna figure it out together, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and raise the V-clip off the ground. Well guys, that kind of weird. I don't know how it don't make any noise, but that's the reason. That's what holding it looked like, as you can see right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and I just raise the V-clip. I don't do anything, I don't even take off the tire yet. So you can see the whole strut moving. The same thing for the other side too. Now that I lift it up, this is really tight. I can't move it. You see, I could have spin it on that side when it was on the ground. I cannot spin it on this side because it's strut holding on it. So look at how that stay right there. Then you want to come over here and look at how this stay right here. So next thing, we're going to take off the tire now. So guys, we're going to take off the tire. It's going to be 19mm to take the tire off. So guys, this is the strut. This is the strut right here, and it's bent according to the alignment. Can't really see. The wheel is a little bit camber in. So if your wheel straight like this, if your wheel bent in like this, then it's your strut. And then we need to take this out. Just pull that out of there, right there. We need to take off this piece right here, because we're going to take off the strut too. So we have to take this piece out right here and take this rubber piece out as well. So I think I might take this down because this don't come down no more, but once I remove this, if I have enough space to take that out, so I need to take this out right here, and then I'm gonna try to bring this down as much as possible. So once we bring this down as much as possible, then we can see if we have enough room to take out those strut at the top. So this right here, compressor command don't want me to be great, but it's 15 millimeter. Take this out right here. So guys, what I did, I kind of lift it up a little bit and put back the little clip at the top to hold the strut up some. And this we take it off. It's 18 millimeter. We're gonna spray some WD-40 on it. So we're gonna let that soak. So guys, this is the tool I put over here, connect it on that, put tension on it, and I get a hammer and I knock right here to get it to jump. So once you do that, you're gonna get it to break free like this. So now you can see it break free. So we need to take that out from there. So what we want it to be done is just to come out of there. So now what we can do, we can get the strut to come down a lot more, because with the strut in the lower control, with the spin in the lower control arm, it wasn't coming down enough. So that's why I take this out, and that's why I put back the top piece at the top. So this nut right here is 18 millimeter. You can use you can even use the pliers to hold this if it's spin when you're releasing the nut. But let me get the e-torque for that, because I have a socket for that too. Alright, so now we take this out. So that's good right there. So alright, so now we take this out and that out, make sure nothing not touching the strut. So now what we're gonna do now is try to get this piece off, and because we take it off from the control arm, I'm gonna lower the car down and put it on something where it doesn't pull out the CV axle. So guys, we take off, it's a 36, take off we gotta take this off because it come that far and it just stuck. We try taking out that far and it just stuck. So now we have to take off the spindle completely. So once we take off the spindle completely, maybe we can get it, take out the axle. So once we take off the spindle completely, we're gonna have access to take off the strut, because the strut is what giving a lot of trouble right now. The space is not coming down to free right there. So alright, so let's get started. This is 36. Alright, so now we get this out, guys. I can't believe I still can't believe this is what really holds the strut in the car, these two plastic thing. Come on, Jeep, what kind of setup is that? So with that said, now we have the strut out. Now I gotta take it apart. I gotta take the spring off this one and put it on the other one. So guys, we gotta put the spring puller on here on both sides, just like that, and we're gonna run it down and take the spring off this strut and put it on the other one. I don't know if you've seen it, but I hope you are. So guys, this right here is very dangerous, so be careful. That's why I don't even, I would recommend try to get a full strut on Amazon. If I can find one, I'll leave it down in the description for you guys. So now the whole thing is spinning. So what I gotta do is lift this up, or just use the pliers or something and hold this right here. Alright, so old strut that's bent. Alright, so just, you have a hump on it, so just like how you take it from the older one, you put it back the same way. You put it back the same way, right? Then you want to get your... Alright guys, so we want to make sure the coil go and sit right here. Alright, so we got that where it's supposed to be. So where the bearings run, right here, you can see it's kind of dirty, so I'm gonna clean it with and put some fresh grease on it. Alright, so we clean both of them. I'm sitting down properly. And now it's time to put on this piece right here as well. Alright, so that's looking good. And now we gotta put this on. Like this. Then we gotta catch our strut. We gotta catch our nut. Like that. Tighten it up. Make sure you set the bearings properly while you take off these. So constantly check the bearings, guys. So you get the concept. I'm not gonna bore you with this part. So guys, if you look up there, you'll see that part is deeper than part. And then if you look in this, you'll see that one part is higher than one part. So just make sure you put it that way that you see it up there. So guys, let's give an update. So we catch the strut. Also we catch this wax somewhat, because that's what holds the strut in the car. So we put up the strut and have this lock in. So once I can get more pressure to get off this, once I put the tire down, I'll just close this in some more. But so far that's good. And it's holding the strut up, and it's also holding the spindle. Catch this screw, this bolt and nut in the spindle as well. And this we can just go ahead and just gotta go back there. Gotta put this right here, and then we gotta put this in here. But now we gotta put in our CV axle right there. So guys, the same way you take the ball joint out is the same way you gotta put it back in. Turn back this way. We have our CV axle in already. Because this piece I'm using is bent, so it's kind of giving me some trouble, but I gotta find a spot to pry it down on it. I need a better pry bar. That's what I need. So we can see we have it right there. Push it in right. Alright, so we get it to go in. That's good. Next step, we gotta put this back and tighten up everything, guys. Alright guys, so far you want to double check your work, make sure everything is good. And guys, it's my first time doing one at this car. I never done one before, so I kind of figure it out as I go along. And if I can figure it out, you guys can figure it out. So make sure your sway bar link is tightened. This back here is tight. This underneath here is tight. And the rubber is in. Your ABS sensor cable is good. This is your brake line. So good so far. Only thing left for me to do is put this big axle nut on and tighten that up and put the tire on. So I know this video is long, so I'm not going to bore you with all that, but please go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and let's do this. Peace out, see you next time. Another little update, we have the tire on. So now we gotta lower it down and squeeze the clamp up some more at the top. But once we lower it down and the strut push up, that should be easy. So now you can see that this is free. You just push it in like this. So that's why it stays, guys. It's gonna be free, going to spin around. That's what holds the strut. I don't know why G think that's a good idea. Same thing on this side. And to change the strut, doesn't matter left or right, it's the same procedure. Get your cap, put it on. So the wheel is straight now, the wheel is not bent, camber in. And that's it for the video, guys. Peace out, see you next time, for real this time.